It's the 8 o'clock hour and I just woke up. Welcome to the channel. My name is Amanda and I'm glad that you're here. Let's do this day hour by hour. I'll be right back. Okay, I did just wake up and it is 8:40. I slept late today because I stayed up till 2 in the morning last night. And I didn't want to film that because it was literally just me reading Station 11. So I was just laying here in this bed reading Station 11. We are at my friend's house in Virginia and we're leaving. Well, we're staying here till noon-ish. And then we're going to Alexandria, Virginia for a promotion ceremony for our friend who is in the military and he got his next rank. And so that means he promoted. And then we're going to an after hours event at an Irish pub, also in Alexandria. And then we're going to Maryland to stay with another friend tonight and tomorrow and hang out tomorrow. So my hour by hour day in the life today is going to be very weird and very different, but that's the date that the phone chose. So speaking of that, we are going to go ahead and pick March's date right now so I don't forget to do it later. I'm going to see if this will work. This is Ron's phone, but it's his work phone that's not, yeah. This phone is like, I am not talking to you. I do not have Siri. Okay. So I guess I'm going to have to go on here and do a number thing. Okay, March 16th. I love that. That is the day after my son turns 21 years old. So, wow, my hair is like sticking up everywhere. I literally just woke up. I've not done one thing to any of it. So, what am I going to spend this morning? So, my friend's house that we're staying at right now, we're going to go say hi and bye to her before she goes to work, and we're going to take some pictures. And then that's it. I'm just going to read until it is time to go. I'm trying to finish Station 11 today because it is the last day of February, and that is one of my February specific books that I want to read. So I have to say I'm a little disappointed in this book. I thought that I would really love it, and I don't really love it. So I'm a little bit sad, but I'll fill you in on the book as we go through the day as well. But first, I got to stand up out of this bed and get dressed so that at 9 o'clock I can go upstairs and say hi and bye to my friend. Okay, for the 9 o'clock hour, we said bye to our friend. She took some pictures. I don't know why my glasses are being very purpley. So I will pop up the pictures here. She also went through her phone and found some old pictures of us. I have known her since 2010, probably 2009, maybe. So it's been a long time. Anyway, now it's 10 o'clock and Ron and I are packing up. We have a very nice smelling trash bag that we're going to put our dirty clothes in it so we can wash at the other friend's house that we're going to. And then we're just packing. So here is the bags and everything on the bed. There's more clothes right here. And then Ron is hanging up things or getting things off of hangers. And we're just getting ready to go. So, well, we're getting packed. We're not leaving because it's only 10:15. And we're not leaving here until noonish. So that's it. I'm going to do whatever he says to do for packing because I just followed the directions. And then out there, I have, you can't see it, but on the table, I have my book and my water. So I'm going to go out there and read until it's time to go. But I'll update you when we get out there. Here's uniform stuff that he's dealing with. And that's it. Let's finish packing. o'clock hour, and I have just been reading my books. Let me tell you about this one, Soul Taming the Serpent. I talked about this in my TBR, and I am supposed to read 17 pages a day starting in March. And I was like, well, I'm coming on this trip. Why don't I just take the book with me? Because I'm going to be here through March 2nd. We go home on the 2nd. So I'm like, let me bring this book and I can get a little jump start on it. So I have literally been reading 1 chapter per day since we got here. The chapters are like 6 pages long. So we have followed an old lady who lives in this village, and she was a little girl 50 years ago when the last dragon died, and they have not had rain for 50 years. And then all of a sudden, it starts raining one day, and she's not at all like blown away by this. She's like, it was pouring down raining, and she went and got into some shelter, and now it's like a week later, and she hasn't even been like excited or freaked out or whatever that it rained. Like, there are tons of people alive who have never even seen rain. And so I'm like, why are you not more freaked out about this rain? Like, what does that mean? I'm guessing it means that the dragons are coming back or something. But anyway, that's where I am in that book, like chapter 5. And then I'm 70% of the way through Station 11. I'm a little bit sad because I'm not loving it the way I wanted to. It's good and I like it. I like parts of it. I certainly like certain people's points of view and where we're meeting them. I'm assuming that at some point they'll all come together, but maybe they won't. I don't know. And the actual Station 11 the point of the Station 11 has also not been made clear. And so I'm wondering what is up with that and what's going to end up happening with that. But for the 12 o'clock hour, we will be going to lunch. We're going to go to lunch at Chick-fil-A. If y'all don't know, in North Dakota, where we live in North Dakota, there's not a Chick-fil-A. There are Chick-fil-A's in North Dakota, but not where we live, not close to us. So we're going to go to Chick-fil-A and get some lunch during the 12 o'clock hour. And then I don't know what we'll do after that, but hopefully it will involve reading since I need to finish Station 11 today. I have like an hour and a half left on audio, I think. Just under 2 hours, somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours. So I will keep updating y'all and hopefully I will get finished with it soon. Okay, we just did lunch at Chick-fil-A. It was so good. And then Ron is like, we have about an hour of time to kill, maybe a little bit more than that. And so I was like, he suggested that we look up a bookstore. You suggested, right?
Yes.
But then he told me that I couldn't buy anything. So we're going to negotiate that. Anyway, I think there's still room in the bag for like 2 books tops. Yeah. You packed it.
Depends on your books.
I'll get small books. Two books.
Anyway, last words.
Anyway, I searched for bookstores and there's a Barnes & Noble like less than half a mile from where we were just eating at Chick-fil-A. So we're going to run to the Barnes & Noble.
And what road are we on?
We are on Backlick Road. And because we're both children, we think that's really funny. Yes?
It's very strange.
So, anyway, my arm's getting tired. So, we're going to Barnes & Noble, and I'm going to pick out 2 books that we can fit in the suitcase. And he keeps looking at me. And that's it. Then we'll be headed to the next place. But that's what's happening during the 1 o'clock hour. We made it. Okay. I see a 40% off sale already. Look at that. Just calling my name. So I felt so awkward filming in there. Anyway, as y'all saw, because I got the 2 books that I showed you, I got The Game Changer by Lana Ferguson. I read that Under Lock and Key by her earlier this year, or last year maybe, and I liked it. So I was like, let me grab that. It's a hockey romance, and so I can read it for the March Spring Into Reading. I think it's the March Madness prompt, which has to do with sports, and they're fake dating, so y'all know I had to grab that. Ron said, what was the other book that you got? And I said, it's a romance and they're fake dating. Just leave me alone about it. Then the other one is another T. Kingfisher, Nettle and Bone. They only had this and Thornhedge, and I already have Thornhedge, so I got Nettle and Bone, and now we're going to get them in the suitcase. They'll fit. They're little, right? They'll fit. They're fine. We're trying to find the place where we're going. We got Starbucks. It's weird to film in public, so I'm gonna quit.
Awesome place down here.
It's the 8 o'clock hour. We are leaving the bar. And it is beautiful. Okay, what is this?
So it is a brick-lined ice well.
It's real loud, but
It's larger than most urban ice wells. It can store up to 62 tons of ice.
and it was under the ground, and they would get it out of the Potomac River
And just drop it down.
and drop it down. And it says ice for sale. Persons may be supplied with ice at 8 cents per pound on application to John Gadsby. Okay, it's been a minute since I've talked to y'all. It is the 9 o'clock hour. Yeah, 9:27. We are almost to our friend's house in Maryland, and we're gonna go in and probably hang out with him for a little bit and then go to sleep. My ears are hurting from those earrings. Anyway, I had to put my hair up because it got very hot in there. We had such a good time with our friends, and I meant to get a picture of all the food that we had, but I didn't. But I got pictures of the cake. Y'all have already seen that. So I am almost finished with station 11. I have like 45 minutes left. I still feel about the same way I did before. I'm probably going to end up giving it 4 stars. It's going to probably be between 3.5 and 4, but I'll probably give it 4 stars, especially if things kind of continue the way they are now at the end. I'm not driving the car, by the way. I didn't want anybody to think that I was. So, I guess that's all. I will come in and do a final, bye, closing everything out. I do still have 45 minutes left in the book, so I might end up going over midnight just a little bit to finish, but I'm definitely going to finish tonight, which I am really excited about. So, that is almost it, but I'll be back in a little bit to fill you in on the rest of today. It's been a great day so far. Okay, this is officially over. I forgot to come back and even end it, and it's now midnight. So we got to our friend's house, we hung out with our friends, and now we're in the bed. So today's been fun, but very full. And we will do another one of these on March 16th. But I'll see you before then in other videos. So, say bye, Ron.
Bye, Ron.
I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.